Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am back at it again with another video, okay? Oh, forgive me, okay? Let me just start saying, forgive the girl. Her life was nothing. Like, I don't even remember the last time I posted my last video. Like, the child. You see, what happened was my life was nothing, okay? Oh, I am tired. We are at I would say a highest peak at work right now. So we have so much more clients coming in, and these are really big clients. We've had a couple of really big clients, so the work has been very demanding, more than usual. My work is demanding, but the work has been demanding, and it's been demanding for my attention, and I'm just always tired, and I just want to go to sleep, and I always want to sleep because I am just so tired. Okay, I'm working Monday to Friday. Over the weekends I'm working, I'm home working, so I've just truly been tired to even just sit down and have this moment. But then something about doing this, man, it just makes me feel so refreshed. Just recording right now, I just feel free. I just feel because your girl has been tired. Okay, your girl has been tired. Last time I was here, we had discussed that I would talk about the time I dated a Birmingham guy. As we were saying, last time I was here, we're going to talk about the time I dated a Birmingham guy. So grab your juice. I have my sober. One thing about me and so we are how do I put this? We're best friends. We love it. We agree. We agree. Me and sober just understand each other. So grab your sober because. Anyways, I'm not gonna go say much. Also, you know me, I don't put people's names out there. Lest you might run into them, and I do not want you to have a negative connotation towards them or a preconceived notion, whatever, towards them, right? I would rather you get to know people based on your experience with them, not on mine, okay? So, because we're not gonna say names, but we're just gonna call them speaker. So, when I came back to Malawi, I had my friends, had a couple of my friends, and how did I meet this person? Anyways, I met this person. I'm starting to forget it. I met this person. I remember it was at a house party or something like that. So my friend was like, "Oh, let's go hang out somewhere." And then we went there, and the person had just bought their house, so we just hanging out there. I think that's where I met the person. And then I feel a couple of days or weeks later, my friend gave them my number, gave speaker my number, and we just just talking basically. They asked, we're talking about having movie parties or whatever, and he was asking me, what's your favorite movie snack? And I was out here, I like gummy bears, I like chocolate, I like this and that. It's oh yeah, I like the same thing too. I was oh really? He was lying, okay. I ain't never seen him eat gummy bears to this day, okay, but we lie, okay. So Jiggy meeting this person, we started talking, and then I started getting to know them, and I started to get interested in them because I feel the side of them at that time was the really smart one. I would consider myself smart. I'm a really smart babe, okay? I'm very smart. I'm good at what I do. So when I find people who do what they like to do and they're so good at it and they have so much knowledge of it, for me it's attractive. You know what I'm saying? So I think with them and what they did, they knew their stuff. For instance, it's very he has financial literacy, and it's a lot of people don't have that. So I found that interesting, and it was also something I was getting into at the time, trying to teach myself on money management, money discipline, and all the kind of stuff, because I am going to be a millionaire, okay? I am going to make money. I am breaking those generational curses, okay, child? We're doing that here. But anyways, I digress. Over the time, a lot of things started to feel they're being forced. We never really went out on a date, but we went out on dates. I think 2 dates that I can count as no. The rest were just his friends were always there. Like, his friends were always there. Like, this boy likes being with his friends, and I saw that there's nothing to that, but it almost feels like there is no life outside of that. It's just them drinking. And I think another thing that should have just said, like, they're very out there, they're very outgoing. While it's me, I'm this person that, you know, likes to stay home. I'm not a people's person, really. I know a lot of times when I say like I'm not a people's person, it's like, but it's like I have my own people that I'm comfortable with. With him, he's just comfortable with everybody. Okay, everybody here is everybody, and you know, there's no fault to that. But for me, there were times it would just become too much. It was too much. It was too much, right? And so there was the excessive drinking over the weekend, and what. He spent most of his time with his friends that we never really got time to hang out. We were just on the phone. Like, he wasn't present. Everything was just, he wouldn't call. There was a couple of ghosting most of the times. He would just like call me like, anyway, the whole experience was embarrassing. I wouldn't recommend it because I don't want to come off bashful. I don't want to do that. But then it wasn't a really nice experience. It was one of like my worst experiences in like ever. So I wouldn't recommend it for anybody. We never really got to spend time. Me asking for the smallest things felt like too much, and I realized that when I got into my current relationship, that you realize you were not asking for too much. You were just asking the wrong person. And there's so many things that I don't have to ask. The reassurance, the loving, the kindness, the romance, being present. It's so much different. It's so much different when someone is actually into you and they're trying to show you, right? I feel like they stay in here, so they never really execute anything. They just all hear and all talk, but they never really execute anything. Like, there will be times like I'll get sick and this person like never showed up once. There's never been a time where like I got sick. So your girl, when it's winter, she just be getting sick, okay? She just like really be getting really sick. And it's really bad when it's winter, so I'm usually like all bundled up and all home. And there's never been in those moments where I'm going through that experience, he's never showed up at my house. Or let's just say, oh, let me get you food. Let me get you dinner. There's never been a time where like, ooh, I said, I was tired. Magudi, he would drop me home. There's never been a time. He wasn't even interested at all. I remember there was a time like my cramps were like horrible, and I told him, but him not going to drinking with his boys, he didn't even think, oh, let me at least take her home. Nothing was doing, nothing was going, because I wouldn't say this person was like even helping me to grow as a person, or let alone just being there. Because sometimes you can be unable to provide or be there for someone, unable to provide, but be there, you know, at least present. But there was never that. I never felt the presence or significance in my life. But I feel like I was also going through a time in my life where I was so disconnected from myself that I kind of connected to the wrong person, you know. So never disconnect from yourself, because you always end up attracting the foolishness. There was a time, guys, I dressed up nicely I wore a dress, I wore my heels to go on a date. That story, guys, you guys must be missing me for that story, because that is a whole story time I would literally sit down and tell. Because when I told my best friend and I told my girls about that night, it was the worst date ever. And I don't know why I kept going with this date. So I kept going. The going that kept going in my going was like, where are you going? Because this whole boy showed up in like a wrinkled t-shirt, wrinkled pants, didn't even try to put effort into looking nice. When he came to pick me up, he also came with a friend. They were all half drunk. What I would tell you is this, when a man loves you, one thing I've learned, I'm speaking from my experience, because I feel like I've had the worst experience and also one of the most beautiful experiences I've ever experienced in love, right? So I can tell when this was bad and you're like, no, this is good, okay? So I've experienced the bad, the horrible, the embarrassment, don't do it. If you're questioning what are we, you are nothing. You guys are nothing. My sister, move. It's not gonna change. And sometimes the girls are so deluded, like, oh, maybe over time it's gonna like build into something. Wait, when people show you who they are, believe them. That goes for everything. That goes for everybody. When people show you who they are, believe them. If this person is not even making effort to be there for you, to be present, one thing I know is like, yo, when a man loves you, oh, you will know best. It's not even questionable. He will show up in ways. Sometimes I even go like, oh, but why was I wasting my time with that when I could have been? When a man loves you, when he's about you, and he will, you will know. I don't really get into that gender roles, like a man should do this, a woman should do this. No, I just be with mine. So I'm sharing my experience with the man I experienced that was bad, and I also I'm referencing to the man that has loved me. Okay, so one thing is, he will know. You're not confused. There's no such thing as confusion. A little will make it clear for you. He will make it clear. And one thing about this, there was nothing that was clear, because nothing that I was doing. It was a bad experience. It was a horrible experience. I would never want to do it again. I never want to experience that again. That experience was enough to teach me that never, okay, never again. I don't know if I spilled much, but I just wanted to share my experience, because I didn't want to be too bashful towards the person, and that's not what we do here. For me, I'm just saying, if you feel like you're in a situationship, a relationship that's confusing, and you don't know what you guys are, this person never calls you to check on you, is never there for you, is not doing nothing for you, honey. And it's not easy, but also don't be delulu, because I know I've been delulu, you know. At the time, like I said, I was struggling with myself, and I thought if I stayed with this person, you know, find yourself first, settle down, breathe, find yourself, and then you will get the right things. At that time, I was trying to connect with him. Maybe if I get to know his friends, his group friends, and I got to know them, and there are people who go through their own thing. I'm sure they're also good people in a certain way. They are good people in a certain way, but I realized that they are not my people. They are not my friends. Not everybody can be your friends, okay? You will know. We always know this. We just choose to ignore it when we're just like feeling it. For me, I'm very big on energy. Like when I'm at a place, I'm always asking myself, how is this environment making me feel? Okay? So most of the time when I was around with all those people, I just felt a certain type of uncomfortable. I don't belong here. These are not my people. This is not where I'm supposed to be. It's like I went through a cleansing session where like I got to know these people, and then I just kind of like deleted all their numbers alongside with the speaker, and just moved from the whole situation. So it was a horrible experience. So there's so many stories, but I cannot really share them here. But if you think this be nice, I will do it. Just finish me nicely, okay? I was ghosted a couple of times. There's a time I was just getting called one weekend when he's drunk to AM. And guess who was picking up the phone? Me. The Lulu. Clown. Me. Was ghosted. On Valentine's. Ghosted. Yo. I have seen things, but hey. Yo. Yeah. It's funny now. I was crying then. Now it's funny. Now we laugh. Yeah. Now we are laughing. Now we are fine. But anyways, guys, this is what I came to share. I have spent so much time here. I missed you guys so much, and I love you. To anybody who has gone as far as to subscribe, reaching at the end of this video, thank you so much. If you're new to this channel, thank you for staying with us, and we hope you are here again next time. And please like, share, and subscribe. As I said, I am a new YouTuber. I am new to this. I am trying. I am getting equipment. As you can see, girl did a background. I'm trying to get new equipment and stuff. So if you could support just by liking and sharing and subscribing, thank you so much. So much to everybody that has been here, and I love you guys so much. And bye.